That was 20 seconds. And there we go. Of course, it says I'm offline. This says stream health. No data. You on watch page. What's going on here? Connecting. See, this is. There we go. I don't know why it does different. That's different. Where's the live chat at? There we go, guys. What's going on, guys? It's Mike, California Case Breakers. So check it out. Kind of want to have a little discussion today on box breaks and what I think about them, and how I kind of got started into doing box breaks and all that good stuff. But basically, just more or less go over what I feel the current state of box breaks is on social media and promoting on social media, and the pros and cons, and basically just what I think is going on. So I'm not sure if anybody's gonna even be in on this video. I would love for people to sort of give me some feedback in the live chat option, and just sort of let me know and give me your thoughts on the situation. But that's pretty much what I plan on doing today. And I'm sure if we see anybody here in the chat room, it doesn't look like we have too many people viewing. One person viewing at the moment. Not sure how long that's going to last, though. But, excuse me. First, just kind of want to give you guys a little bit of information about myself, how I got started, how long I've been collecting and all that good stuff. Me personally, man, I've been a collector since I was 9 years old. I mean, I remember buying packs of basketball cards off of the Ice Cream Man for $1 a pack. Back then, it was the only cards they had was Pro Set or NBA Hoops. That was it. That was back in 1991 when Skybox came out. That's mainly who I collected, was basketball cards and Michael Jordan. But, you know, I collected my entire life until I got into about junior high and high school. Then my priorities sort of switched and changed to different things, mainly the ladies, you know. And it wasn't until recently, about 3 or 4 years ago, that I had my little nephew, my 13-year-old nephew, came to visit. And he was into collecting comic books. And at the time, I didn't really understand it. You know, I told him, like, what do you like comic books for, you know? Nerds like comic books. You know, girls don't like guys that collect and read comic books. You know, at least if you're collecting sports cards, it's sports, and guys are supposed to play sports. You know, that's how I looked at it. So I took him to our local card shop, which is actually called Frank and Sons. It's this huge warehouse that is just nothing but collectors. It's got action figures, it's got comic books, it's got sports cards, it's got memorabilia, it's got Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, all that stuff, man, and all in one huge warehouse. So I took him there, and I was trying to get him into sports cards, and, you know, he told me that, you know, I'm not into sports cards. I like comic books. So I said, all right, man. But what I did was I then went to my parents' house, and I dug up in their garage, up in their rafters, and I pulled down all my boxes of sports cards, and I went back into them and started going through them and and sorting them all out, and I fell back in love with the hobby, and I've been going on for the last like 4 years straight, man, just collecting cards. I would buy boxes after boxes. It started with the 2012 year, trying to get that Andrew Luck autograph card or the Robert Griffin or the Russell Wilson, and never got it, right? Then at that time, Colin Kaepernick was hot, and I'm a Niners fan, so I was going after the Kaepernick rookie card, buying box after box, blaster box after blaster box, trying to find that Kaepernick card, and never could get it, right? So it was cool. I went from that to going over to memorabilia, and it wasn't until I came across something online on my Twitter handle about a box break, a live box break. And at first, I wasn't sure, like, well, what is this? How does this work? So I watched a video on it, and it looked pretty cool. This is a cool way to get some cards. It's fun, fun new thing to try out. So I tried it. My first box break, I think it was like a $18 or $14, $15 box break, and I did it, and I ended up getting what was my first hit? Oh, it was a Jay Ajayi playbook autograph card. It was an autograph playbook with a sick patch, and I think I got a couple like Steelers hits as well in the playbook, but it was cool. I thought it was cool, even though I don't collect that guy. I don't collect the Dolphins or any of their players. I thought it was a pretty cool thing to do. So I entered another one, and I got the Dolphins again, and I ended up getting a autographed Devontae Parker number to like 25 contenders. It was a contenders autograph. It was a sick card, and after that I was kind of hooked on it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was a good way to do things, and I was hooked, and it wasn't until one day where I was at Frank and Sons, where we were buying packs of cards or boxes of cards or something like that, and my wife was with me, and my wife asked me, she says, how would you get people to buy your breaks? Those box breaks you do online? How do you get people to buy? And I said, well, you go online and you just advertise. You post Facebook, you post on Instagram, you post on social media. That's just how you advertise. That's how you get people to buy into your breaks. My wife's a big math person, and I seen the numbers, seen the wheels turning in her head, and she said, why won't you start your own break business? You love sports cards. You're passionate about sports cards. And the crazy thing is what some of you guys don't know about me is that I actually own a gym. I actually own and run my own gym here in Chino, the city where I live. So what she told me was, I see the way you are with sports cards. You're more passionate about your sports cards than you are about the gym at some times. Why don't you pursue this? And it was from that moment on that California Case Breakers just took off. And clearly, we haven't cracked any cases yet. Right now we're California Box Breakers, right? But, you got to crawl before you walk. You got to walk before you run. We're taking baby steps, and that's what we're doing right now. So that's sort of how I came about doing box breaks. Sports cards is a hobby of mine. Collecting is a hobby of mine. But also it's a business as well. And I think that's important because a lot of people don't understand that. Box breaks is a business. I enjoy opening cards. I get business and pleasure. I enjoy opening cards. The thing is I don't collect half of these players. So if somebody comes in and wants to make a small investment, a $5 investment, a $10 investment, and walk away with $100 cards, like, that's awesome to me. I want you guys to get these hits. I want you guys to pull the big hits, the big name players. That's my pleasure, okay? But there is also a business aspect of it, and I think that's where a lot of people go wrong. You know, they'll message me and say, "Oh, well, you know, your price too high. You should be about this price. It should be about this price." Well, what they don't take into consideration is I have to ship cards, and a lot of times these people are telling me, "Well, you know, it should be $4 less or $5 less," and I'm thinking, "Oh, well, yeah, you're right, but you got to keep in mind that I have to ship cards. There's a lot of handling involved. I don't ship in a plain white envelope. I ship in bubble wrappers. I ship in top loaders. I ship in penny sleeves. Like, I take care of the cards, and I make sure that you get your cards in top-notch shape. Like, that's what I do, and people don't understand that. Like, that stuff, those supplies aren't free. Okay, like, sure, I could lower prices, but then you'd be getting it in an envelope with a 75-cent stamp or whatever postage is these days. You know, there's a business aspect of it, and people don't understand that. Let's see. I think we have one new viewer. Have we put you to sleep yet? What we got here? How many viewers? One person watching. Who's watching? Put something in the chat box. Who's sticking with me right now? So that's pretty much about me and how I got into collecting and how I got into box breaks and what my intentions are as a box breaker. You know, I want to bring you guys the best product, you know, but that takes time. You know, I want to get you guys those high-end autographs, you know, but that takes time. We got to, like I said, we got to crawl before we walk. We got to walk before we're running, you know, and that takes time. I also want to make you guys, it's my goal to be able to bring you the best product at affordable prices. That is my goal. That's my goal at my gym. That's my goal here with the box breaks. But keep in mind also that it is a business, okay, and that, you know, things have to get done, that things aren't free. Okay, I want to bring you guys the best, but there's a little bit of give and take, and there'll always be more give on my part. I'm always going to give you guys more than what's expected, but you guys got kind of take a little bit when it comes to my business and understand that. One of the biggest things that I see on Instagram, man, I see a ton of people trying to do box breaks on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter. I see it all. Okay, and first, I just want to say that, excuse me, I love the fact that a lot of people are business minded. I love that. I love that fact that you guys are trying to hustle. You guys are trying to make money. You guys want to do. Whoa. Hey. Oh, my dog sees a dog out the window. Hey, get over here. Chill out. Scared me. I love the fact that you guys are business minded like that. That you guys want to participate. That you guys want to be involved. Like, I love that. You know. But you guys are kind of, you guys are running before you're crawling. And I think that's becoming a problem. You know, one of my main concerns is a lot of times I see these box breaks, they're being posted, and a lot of times you guys don't even have product. You guys are posting these ads, you know, for box breaks, you know, 3 box breaks, 4 box breaks, mixers, all this stuff. And there's no product. You guys have no product. You can't deliver. That's false advertisement, you know. Businesses don't work like that. You know, you can't do that. You can't go to McDonald's and say, you know, McDonald's advertise breakfast all day, and then you go to McDonald's and say, hey, give me that sausage and egg McMuffin, and they'll say, okay, yeah, we'll give it to you, but check back with us in a month when we get it. Like, no, like, it doesn't work like that, because what's going to happen? You get tired of waiting. You're going to go to Jack in the Box and get that breakfast jack, right? You're going to go somewhere else. You're going to move on. And then what that does is that makes people, other box breaks business, like myself, makes it that much harder for us to fill our breaks because people assume, oh, he's not going to break in time. oh, I'm not even gonna bother with this guy because who knows if he's gonna even get his box break filled, right? But in the meantime, I have product here already in hand. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, I love that you guys are business minded, and I love that you guys are you guys want to be little entrepreneurs. Like, I love that, but you guys have to crawl before you walk. You know, that's just my main concern. You know, I see people. I'm right now currently. I think I'm obligated, and I say obligated because if I give my word, I give my word. It's about 3 box breaks right now. I don't even know the current status of them. I don't know. I don't even remember what the products are. I don't remember if I paid or not. Because if I join a break, the first question I ask you is, who do I pay? Oh, no payment right now. No payment. Let me feel it, and then we'll pay it. Then we'll pay. Well, one, how do you know if I'm going to have that money when you do fill, which I most likely will, but think about other people who don't, who live off of PayPal balance, right? They might have the money right then and there. How do you know that they're going to have it 2-3 weeks from now when you finally fill the break? And that's what happens. So now you're thinking, cool, I got a spot filled, but 4 people drop out. So now you're asked out. So you guys got to think of all the repercussions of that, of advertising that way or doing business that way. I was really hoping for some more viewers. That way I could get some feedback on that and how we feel, or how you guys feel that we can fix that, or what we can do about that to make that better. And I understand a lot of you guys are kids, and a lot of you guys don't have money, and you guys just can't go out and buy $140 boxes. I get that, okay? But at the same time, if you're trying to do business, you need to have product. Save your money, earn money, go out and do a job. At least have that product on the way before you start to advertise it. Because I'm telling you, it's a trickle down effect. It's all going downhill, and it's kind of messing it up for other box breakers. I'm gonna be all right, you know. Not just for me, because like I said, I'm gonna be all right, but it makes it hard for everybody in this business. Everybody, even you guys, you know. So I don't know. I mean, I kind of just don't know what else to say. Like I said, I was hoping for a little bit more participation, but I understand it's a Sunday. You know, maybe people are at church, maybe people are doing things, spending time with their families. You know, that's good. But again, you know, I just wanted to kind of sit down and have a little discussion and talk about this, and you know, find out ways that we can fix it. You know, what my concerns were and all that good stuff. But as of now, it only looks like still one person is watching. I was gonna hook you up with something, but you never answered me, so I don't know who's watching. So anybody have any ideas or any thoughts? You know, I'm all ears, man. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear what you think. So even if you guys watch this video in the future, maybe on our YouTube page, email me. You know, CaliforniaCaseBreakers@gmail.com. Or Instagram message me, Facebook message me. It's all California Case Breakers. It's all the same thing. And let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know how you think we could fix it. Let me know what you think we could do. You know, I'd love to get your feedback. Also, don't forget, you know, we got a box break coming up this weekend. We got 3 boxes, Crown Royale, okay, 2 autographs and 2 memorabilia per box. That's 2, 4, and 6. So we got 3 autographs. Wait, 2. No, it's 2, 4. That's 4, 8, 12. That's 6 autographs and 6 memorabilia cards total. So 12 total hits. $10, guys, for a random team. I think we still have about 20 spots left. So if you haven't gotten your spot, make sure you get it. You know, we have a lot of fun doing these box breaks. So head to our website, CaliforniaCasebreakers.com. Go to the buy breaks portion and enter in how many spots you want. Like I said, we've been having a lot of fun doing this, man. So let's keep this train running. All right. Cool. Good to have a little chat with you guys, or chat with myself. But we had some fun. All right. You guys have a good Sunday, man. Go watch The Walking Dead. It's the season finale. I hope they don't kill Daryl. Rather they kill Carol, even Maggie. But, we'll see. So, all right, guys. You guys have a good Sunday.